Hey guys, love you, love you, love you. This is my book, Baby Bumps, and it's in stores everywhere. And I wanted to read one of my favorite passages in the book. It's right after I gave birth to Lorenzo. I was in labor for 27 hours, but after I gave birth, that was probably the most scariest part because you don't know what's gonna happen and you don't know what type of mother you're gonna be. So I wanted to read the chapter of, it's called Firsts. And this is like right after I gave birth to Lorenzo. So the first molestation, and the second, and the third, and the 100th. Get ready to be molested by everyone in the hospital. Post-birth was the worst part for me. That's when the drugs wore off. Wah. And my body had to deal with the pain and the recovery of pushing a baby out of my vag. At first, I felt a little weird having everyone check my vagina and asshole to see if I was bleeding. But by the third nurse dabbing my vagina, I was over it. You also have multiple nurses squeezing your tits to help with the milk and breastfeeding process. Gianni freaked out at first because everyone in the hospital came in to feel my jugs. I had to reassure him that they do that to everyone, not just because the whole staff wanted to see Snooki's tits. You will have to share your goods with the hospital. Eventually, you'll get used to it and say, fuck it, just do what you gotta do. So the molestation part after you give birth, especially if you give birth vaginally, everyone's gonna see your vagina. Everybody in the hospital is gonna look at it, they're gonna examine it, and they're gonna look at your butthole, and they're gonna squeeze your boobs. And at first it's just like, oh my God, why are you touching my boobs? I don't even know your name. And you know, they're like dabbing your vagina because you know, you're bleeding down there and you have to put ice on it. And you know, they just wanted to make sure everything was going good. So at first, you know, when the first two nurses come in, they're looking at your vagina, it's a little weird. But then once the 9th nurse comes in, and it's like, do what you gotta do, look at my vagina and get out. So you're definitely gonna get molested after you give birth, but you know, that's their job. So get ready to show your goods to the entire hospital. It's gonna be amazing. And make sure to pick up my book, Baby Bumps. It's available in all stores, and I hope you like it. Make sure to like this video because it's awesome, and also like my YouTube page because I love you. Mwah.